everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be decorating a 6-inch vanilla cake. As you can see, I have added buttercream to the top of the cake, which I am going to be spreading around the top of the cake and smoothing out. I'm going around the cake with my palette knife because I want the top to be smooth. Now I am adding buttercream to the sides of the cake. Which I am doing generously. Now you can see I'm just showing you how you are going to place the scraper on the cake because we want it straight, not slant or bent. Please bear with me, I have sore throat, so my voice is kind of deeper and a little different from usual. Now I am going around the cake with my scraper, but we are not going to move the scraper. The only thing we are going to move here is the turntable because we want a smooth cake. Well, I added more buttercream to my cake because I still had spaces in my cake. I was not able to show that on camera because my camera went off. Now you can see how I'm continuing around the side, and you can still see that there are spaces which I am going to fill up. But before I fill up the spaces, I am going to remove the excess buttercream from the top of the cake. You can decide to let your cake cool in the fridge for about 30 minutes to 1 hour, depend on the temperature of your fridge. Then you use a knife to cut off the excess from the top. That gives you a perfect sharp edge, but I was in a hurry. I was not patient, so I just did that, and it pretty much gave me a great side. So I wasn't really bothered. But now, as you can see, I am adding chocolate buttercream to fill up the spaces, which I am going to also add to the sides of the cake because the order came in saying they want a vanilla and chocolate cake. Rather, a vanilla and chocolate decorated cake. Anyone you understand. You can see I'm adding buttercream to the sides. Now right with our scraper, which remember we are not going to move the scraper, we are only moving the turntable. I love the color that is giving me now, but I'm just going to continue scraping down the sides to see the final product. This is a drip cake, so I am going to add chocolate drips to the cake. Yeah, my camera went off the other times. I was not able to show you how I started that from the beginning. But before we get into that, I am just going to scrape down the sides again to fill up spaces and give it a more smooth look. And I'm really happy with the color that I achieved, and it started getting better. It looked better and more smooth at this point, so I just let it be. Then I went on to my chocolate. I'm going to use a spoon to drip down. I'm going to use a spoon to add drips to my cake. I am happy with my drip, though I did not like the fact that some dripped too down, like down a little. I just wanted it to be at a medium height, but some just went down too much. So now I'm adding chocolate to the top of the cake because I want it to just be all chocolate. But you can leave it like this if you wish, but I want it to be all chocolatey. I'm just going to give you a closer view on how I add the chocolate. My chocolate was getting a little cold at this point, so it was thick and it wasn't, moving freely as I would have loved it to move. But I heated it up a little, but I didn't heat it up for it well enough for it to just drip down. But it was getting cold, so you can see it was getting hard for me to spread it around the cake. I advise you do this when the chocolate is warm, not hot, but warm. Like you can touch it and it won't burn you or anything. That's what I mean. But mine was already cold here. That's why it was. Now I am going to add buttercream to the top of my cake, which I am going to pipe. I am going to write the tip that I use to pipe this. What I am doing is just moving in a circular motion. It was at this point I realized that my piping bag had holes in it. My God. But bear with me, I had already added buttercream and everything to the piping bag, so I couldn't change it between. So thank goodness it wasn't so obvious when I was done decorating the cake that some of them had switched down the side. Now you can see this is just a cake, and I have added some chocolates to the top of the cake, and now I'm adding some edible gold leaf to the top and the side of the cake. Now you can see my happy birthday topper, which I am going to be arranging now. Well, this might take a while, but yeah, I just wanted to show you how I arranged it, because some people might be clueless. They will think I just bought it that way, but I decided to show you guys how I arrange it. This may take a while. You can see how I place the happy. Now all I'm doing is remove. Doing that for the birthday also. Now you can see the cake all done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more, and have a nice day. Also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Karim's Craft. I'll be happy to respond to any of your messages and any questions you love to ask. Well, I have placed this in a box which I am going to deliver. You can see how pretty it's sitting in the box.